5 ways to show your wife that you care about her during separation. Probably you're separated at this time, your wife doesn't want to come back, probably you're blocked or she has applied for divorce and now you want to get her back. And the only way you can get her back is by making her feel that you care about her. And here are 5 ways to do that. Hi, Coach Val here, and I help men to create an amazing marriage. In this particular video, I'm going to dive deep into helping you understand what are the ways you can make your wife feel that you care about her. Because if you understand at a deeper level the reason why your wife has left you, because she thinks that you don't care about her, you're not concerned about her, you don't love her, you're not on her side. And how do you make her feel that you are on her side so that she comes back? Before I dive deep into it, I would like to have a quick disclaimer. This video is not for everyone. It is not for people who have a narrow mindset, not for men who have a narrow mindset, and they're saying to themselves that why are you making all these videos only for men? Even women should learn. My wife has made mistakes. What about her? She should also change her mind. She's doing this and she's doing that. This video is not for them. This video is for people, for men who have that broad mindset and who really want to have a great marriage, want to create an amazing relationship. And this video is for them. So what are the 5 things you can do to make your wife feel that you care about her? The first one is don't be desperate. Don't be desperate in getting her back. It is obvious for men to think that if my wife has left me, so I should call her up. I should message her. I should tell her how much I love her, how much I care about her, how much I miss her. But that can only be counterproductive. Let me explain why it can be counterproductive. Your wife has left you not because you have asked her to leave. She has left you because she feels that you don't care about her. According to her, marriage is a hell and she doesn't want to be in this marriage. Now, once she has left you, you get desperate. You try to call her up. You try to continuously send messages and then emails. Then you're blocked there. Then you start sending messages on Instagram. You start putting these very sad statements or statuses on Facebook or any of the social media, thinking that your wife will come back, but it will only make her feel unloved. Her when you do this, your wife will think that you're trying to get her back for your sake, not for her sake. Her life doesn't matter. Her hurts don't matter. So the first thing not to do is don't be desperate in getting your wife back. The second thing not to do is, the second thing you got to do is you got to take care of yourself. You can get into this Devdas mode when your wife leaves you. So once your wife has left you, you start growing your beard, you start growing your hair, you're not exercising, you're not taking care of yourself, you're putting this sad status, Facebook status on Facebook status or Instagram status, all these sad messages, trying to show to her that how sad you are, so that out of sympathy she'll come back. But if you really care about your wife, or if you really want to show to your wife that you really care about her, please don't play this sympathy card. Because when you do this, your only objective is not her, it's you. You're trying to tell her that I cannot be happy without you. And she is saying to herself, I'm not happy being with you. So when you do these things, you're making her feel guilty. And she doesn't like that. Probably with all this manipulation, probably your wife will come back. But she will only come back with the thought that let me give him one more chance. Because she is feeling sympathetic towards you. And a marriage with sympathy will not be an awesome one. I've seen so many men getting their wife back. But after 6 months, the wife leaves because there is no change that has happened in their marriage. There is no change that has happened in either of them. So the second thing is, please take care of yourself. And when I say take care of yourself, don't be a devdas. Get into addictions, stop exercising, not cutting your hair, not cutting your beard, not trimming your beard. Please continue to do what you need to do, because you don't have to show it to her that you are sad, and that will not make her come back. So that's a misconception, that's a myth, that if you show her that you are sad, she'll come back. She will not. And even if she comes back, she'll leave you. So take care of yourself. And before we go into the next point, I want you to check whether you have subscribed to this channel. If you have not subscribed, please go ahead, subscribe to this channel, press that bell icon, so that every time I put up a video, every week I put up a video on separation or divorce or having a great marriage, so that when you press that bell icon, you get the notification first. And if you have liked this video so far, just click that like button. So let's go to the next point. The next thing is focus on connection. So what do I mean by focus on connection? Now, in a marriage, the first thing that breaks is a connection, the communication that breaks down. And then it goes to separation and then divorce and all that. Okay. Now, when you're going through separation, the way to show her that you care about her is not by not talking about your marriage, by not talking about what happened, but letting her know that you are there for her. And how do you do that? You just connect with her, talk about everything else, ask her how she is and how things are, and that is called focusing on connection. Now, connected with that is the second thing is, don't get into arguments. Now, what are the ways you can get into arguments? The way you can get into arguments is by telling her, trying to convince her to come back. Now, if you get into arguments, she will feel that you don't care about her, and she will get into a bigger argument. She will try to convince you that she shouldn't be there, and the worst case situation, she's going to block you. So don't get into arguments. The other thing about getting into arguments is, what if she criticizes? What do I do? If she criticizes you, the most important thing you got to remember is this. Your goal is to focus on healing. So if she's criticizing you, it means that she's hurt, she's sad, she feels betrayed, she doesn't trust you. And what do you do at that moment? You don't put up an argument and start telling her, no, I'm not like that, you have misunderstood me, please understand me, please come back. Please don't do it. Because for her to come back, those wounds of the past, those hurts of the past has to heal. And how do you heal them? There are two things that are needed to heal a wound, the emotional hurt. The first one is listening, attentive listening. Just keep listening. She's going to criticize you, and just listen with your whole heart. I know that deep inside you will feel that, no, I need to prove it to her, I need to tell her, I need to explain to her. But realize that more you try to explain to her, less she will feel cared for, less she will feel loved, and more she will feel unloved. There's a higher chance of she not understanding you. So don't try to convince her. So the first thing to do is listen. The second thing is empathize. If you look at all that she is saying from your perspective, like she's criticizing your parents, if you look at it from your perspective, it will perfectly make sense to you that they are nowhere wrong. They have done everything right. They did not mean what they have said. That way, you will never have empathy towards your wife. But empathy is the second thing of healing the hurts that she has. But now imagine that you go to her side and you start looking at the world from her side. Now you will have empathy. Now you will start thinking from her perspective, and because you're thinking from her perspective, she will talk more, and more she talks, she'll feel more relaxed, and more she feels relaxed, there will be more healing that's going to happen. So we have finished with all the 5 points. The first thing is, if you want to show that to your wife that you care about her during separation, then don't be desperate. The second thing is, take care of yourself, focus on connection, don't get into arguments, and focus on healing. Right now, what I would like you to do is, I want you to go to the comment section and write down one thing that you're going to focus on out of these 5. Once you have done that, I want you to attend our upcoming masterclass. Every masterclass, we have a group. We got hundreds of men who are working on their marriage at this moment using this powerful technique of relationship science. Because relationship science is just like chemistry and chemistry and physics and any of these sciences. Using this science, you can transform your marriage. No matter how worst your situation is, no matter how bad things are, you can still transform your marriage by using this strategy that I teach. So if you are interested in joining this amazing group, I invite you to attend a free masterclass that I do every week. All that you have to do is go to coachval, that is coachval.co.co, and sign up for this masterclass. I'm going to leave this link in the comment section, also in the description. Finally, think about one person in your life who is going through this separation at this moment, because separation is very painful. And one of the biggest favor you can do to that person is by sharing a video like this with him, so that his relationship, instead of getting worse, it will start improving. So if there is anybody in your life who you know, gentlemen, you know that who is going through separation or through divorce, please share this video with them. So until we connect again, let's keep our love story alive. Take care and bye-bye.